Getting up and go to work every day, you got to plan. You got to, make sure you go to bed on time. You got to think about what you're going to wear. You got to know how to get to work. You got to know how to do your job. You got to know how to deal with the company management. And then the third part is of making money is once you get the plan, you got to execute the plan, because wealth is just an accumulation process. It just means you're doing the same thing over and over again and generating income, or from that, which income is not wealth. Income is an opportunity to build wealth. A lot of people waste that opportunity. So they have a lot of income. They might look at their life and say, wow, I made 500,000, $1 million over my lifetime, but they don't have any wealth. That's because that opportunity was missed. And then the fourth part is protecting the wealth. So when you protect it, you're talking about all the different protection mechanisms that we've discussed in class. I won't go over all of them, but if you don't protect the golden goose, then the golden goose is going to either die or be stolen from you by somebody else. So basically, when you're talking about something like this, if a person did have just even $10,000 that they had, sitting there, and they're like, okay, I really want to make some extra money. You could take the 10,000 and put it into a new business. But if you put it into a small business, then you're going to end up working your butt off. You may or may not make money. It may take a year or two or three for that to happen. You're going to have to figure out your business model. You're going to have to, you have to go through a lot of stuff to do that. And you got to keep pouring money into it, right? Because businesses have ongoing expenses. Whereas here, if I had 10 grand and I'm trying to make some extra money, I don't even do any of the work. I literally go to the market, I hop in, and I buy some shares of. Let's look at since we did a firm earlier, let's just do a firm again. I've got $10,000. So remember, the Robinhood will loan me money. They will loan me enough money to practically double my 10 grand. So I can literally buy up to $20,000 worth of stock with this, right? So I buy me, I don't know. Let's say you buy 300 shares of a firm. Let's do 300 shares. That's going to cost $12,954. The beauty of the market is that the market is very precise. The market gives you timely, up-to-date information. And this is what's fun about teaching stock options and income generation from stock options, is that it's real money. This is real stuff. This is something you can do on Monday. Like, you could start a business on Monday and be making money on Monday. Like, this is how straightforward it is. So I buy the stock, $12,954, and then I can go buy my puts to protect my investment. Remember, you got to protect your money. So let's say I pick some March puts, and that put, I get a really good put at a $40 strike price. I got 300 shares to protect, so I buy about three contracts. So that's going to cost me $1,920. I cannot get margin on the 1,920, but I can get margin on the 12,300 and whatever I spent, right? So that's going to end up costing me a total, like including margin, of about, I don't know, $14,000. But actually, because the 1920 doesn't get margin, the 1230, the 12.3, I'm paying half of that. I'm putting up like 6,300. So I haven't even used up all my money, but I do have to buy my insurance or buy my put. So that's going to cost me another 2,000. So if you say, okay, I put up 6,000, another 2,000 for the puts, and I've used almost all of my 10,000, but I leave 2,000 to the side. Right, that's your fire department. We talk about that in class. We broke that down on as to why you'd want to leave your money to the side. And then at that point, I can sell my call the following week on November 8th. And let's see, the price is 43.18 based on the rules we talk about in class.